Good morning and welcome to Camping with Rue, a summer reading adventure. Every week, the Rue crew heads out on an adventure. I wonder where Miss Rusalina is headed this week. Hello, friends. We are on an adventure inside a treehouse today. Have you been in a treehouse before? I have been in a treehouse when I was a kid, but not in a long time. Do you have a treehouse at your home? I do not, but my friend does, and she's letting me visit her house to see her treehouse. Can you see how we're up in the trees? This treehouse has a floor and it's held up by two trees. It's pretty special. I hope that if you have the opportunity to go inside of a treehouse, you will. You get to see the trees from a different place of view, and it's pretty special. Let's head over to the Rue Crew for a story. Welcome. Are you ready for our story? Do you have a guess of what we're reading today? Everything you need for a treehouse. Let's jump right in, friends. Everything You Need for a Treehouse by Carter Higgins and Emily Hughes. Everything you need for a treehouse. Everything you need for a treehouse starts with time and looking up and imagining a home of timber and rafters and gnarled, wrangled bark. You may need to stand mighty and alone with balconies of branches so you can fling your arms wide and scout skunks in their burrows and moles in the meadow, even if you need binoculars and 10 tippy toes. Or maybe it's one soldier in an army of trees from far away. You'd have to squint to see which one is yours. Is that my turret or a tangled crown? A grove of generals, your refuge and the flora? Whether solo or squished, make sure your tree is tall. You'll want to see the sun's speckles up close. Start with blueprints to sketch, a hammer to hit, some nails and a saw. Don't forget a hard hat for your head. Then brace once and bolt twice. Raise a slat on some stilts. Run a ladder up high. With the scraps, you can build a box for the begonias and a picket for the zinnias. Here, tiny slugs, this feast is for you. You can have this marigold. The seeds are easy to sow. Of course, you'll need a swing or maybe a rope, some twisted twine of spun sugar and sap, a way to climb and sprawl out on a limb and slide back down again. You should build yourself a bookshelf because you might want to sail sun-kissed seas or dig a hole through dirt and roots and rocks to the other side. When you get hungry in your hideaway, you'll be glad for the stack of snacks you stashed in your backpack. Red licorice and drippy peaches are my favorites. But if you like pistachios, those are okay too. The pirates like those, so we can spit the shells from our perch. Make sure your sleeping bag doesn't have holes. Your socks either, the fuzziest of kinds. It gets chilly so high, and you won't want to shiver under the pin-pricked canopy. But the stars will fall past your reach, and you'll need a flashlight so you can make your own sky with the spotlights and shadows. And you'll think it was such a good idea, this pile of pillows. Should the shadows ever growl, it would be nice if your sleeping bag had room. You scoot that way and I'll scoot this way. And did you hear that bullfrog chorus? The best kinds of friends share squeezed hands, and they come with some guts and a smile. You can spill secrets and whispers in a treehouse, 'cause the wind keeps them snug with a rustle, which is a hush you can feel in your bones. That's how you know it's safe. But if your whisper is broken, you can warble and yell. The thrashers will scatter, and the barn owls echo, and the crickets will welcome the company. The begonias, the whispers, the sap, and the speckles. Everything you need for a treehouse starts with time and looking up. What did you think of that story, friends? Have you built a treehouse? If you do not have a treehouse, imagine what you would make for your treehouse. What would it look like? What would you have in your treehouse? Do you have your outdoor reading guidebook? If so, get it out. And if you don't have one yet, we'll put the link below so you can get your own. Let's fill this out for today. Where have you read? Are you trying to color in all of these places? Let's add the information for today's book. The title is Everything You Need for a Treehouse. The date is July 14th, 2021, 7/14/21. How are you feeling? What was your favorite part of this book? What is the weather like where you are? Who are the characters? The characters in this book didn't have a name, but maybe you could talk about the characters of pretend you liked. And the most important question, would you read this again? And remember, the more pages you fill out in your outdoor reading guidebook, the more chances you have for a summer reading prize when you turn this in later this summer. Thank you so much for joining us with Camping with Rue, a summer reading adventure. Join us again next week, right here on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. Bye, friends.